What is happening, my people out there? Raul TV, Team R4UL Nation, let's go. What we're doing now is I've got a Kia Rio, 2012 Kia Rio, and what we're going to do is, what's happened is, he snapped a stud, taking the wheel off, a wheel stud. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and replace the whole wheel stud. Okay, if you've ever snapped it, this is the way you have to replace it. Okay, let's go. Okay guys, the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to release the handbrake, and then we're going to send the car up on the ramp. As you can see there, he snapped it off. Okay, this is what happens when you go to these tire places. They gun them on so tight, and then basically you can't really take them off, and when you do come to take them off, you end up snapping them. So what we're going to do is, first things first, we are going to take the wheel off. Okay, I've already cracked them, but obviously I'm not strong enough, so I'm going to get the gun on it to take them off. The next thing what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the brake caliper off and the hanging bracket, or you can just take the hanging bracket off and leave the brake caliper on there, but it makes your life harder that way. 2 bolts, that one and that one. Take them 2 off first, then we'll take the hanging bracket off. And that way the caliper's out of the way, makes our life a little bit easier. So I would say these are 14 millibolts. Let's take them 2 off. Okay, the next thing what we're going to do is, obviously I took the caliper off, pads are off. Okay, next thing what we're going to do is we're going to take this bolt off here, 14 milli hanging bracket bolt, take that off, take the top one off, that should come off. So just whiz that one off, and same on the top as well. Obviously you'll hold it with the other hand. Obviously I've got the camera on this hand, so I can't hold it, so I'm going to take that off, and we'll go from there. Okay, strictly honest with you, be honest with you guys, you have to take the bearing out. Okay, what you do is you take them 4 bolts off, 1 here, 1 there, 2, 3 and 4. Take them off. Okay, that comes off, and then you can knock that out. Absolutely fantastic, no problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try cheating a little bit. Okay, you know me, Raul TV, Team R4UL, trying to hook you guys up. What we're going to do, we can knock it off, no problem whatsoever. Putting it on might be a little issue, but I'm just going to try to get it on without taking the bearing off. Okay, so let's do that. Let's knock it off first. So knocking it off shouldn't be no issue. Just like that. Okay guys, sit rep. I know I did say I was going to knock it through. You can knock it through, but why do you want to do that? Or you might mess it up. Okay, either take the bearing out, okay, like I mentioned, or you don't have to take the bearing out. I'm going to do this. I've just made something, contraction. Put the stud through there. Okay, get it in there best you can. Okay, and what we'll do is we get a spacer to go on top like that. And then all we do is we put the nut on. Put the nut on, hold it like that. Hopefully, when we tighten it up, it should drag the bolt through. Well, that's the theory, by the way. That is the theory. Let's see if it does. Okay, so as you can see there, we've got the bolt on there. Spacers on. Get a socket on there. Tighten up on that. So hopefully now that should drag it in. It is dragging it in very slowly, but 1 minute. Right, there we have it guys, that is on. Okay, you can do it like I mentioned, take the complete wheel bearing off. If you take the complete wheel bearing off, I mean 4 bolts there, but the way I showed you guys, it's like a hack basically. You know, we get away with it without taking the bearing off, without disturbing anything. So basically now we put the disc back on. Let's get the brake disc back on, get the caliper bracket back on, the hanging bracket back on, brake caliper back on, pads on, all in reverse order. Let's finish it off.